Hello winners! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle. And another recording with just me today, but we're gonna close out our month of Halloweeny villainous themed reviews for this month. Yeah, I have like a last two bags to show for this month. Trying to fit into the theme a little bit. One of them would technically probably be Halloween, and then the other one is more of just like a villain, so I'm out of like Halloween bags, like actual Halloween ones, so just pick one that might fit into the theme. Plus it's a newer bag, that way you guys, if you like it, you still have a chance to go grab it. We're gonna start off really quick. Just another shout out to one of my favorite dress shops. So she's called the Happiness Collection, or Happiness is Addictive. She's on Etsy. Do have a discount code if you'd like. It's 15% off, I believe. It's just smiles 15 happiness, but I figured this was appropriate today because it matches one of the backpacks and obviously Halloween. She does have dresses where it's just Jack Skellington or Sally, but I went with this one just because I thought it was fun. It's fun for people who are like me and indecisive and can't pick just one character, so we'll do both. Yeah, super cute. But alright guys, so 2 bags, both exclusives actually to different shops. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So this first one is from the Pink a la Mode. So this is a brand new exclusive for them. You've got this. So I have noticed, I don't remember if someone mentioned it might be because it's some kind of like not copyright, but like I'm trying to think of the term. But there's something with The Nightmare Before Christmas that they don't put like the, you know, the typical Loungefly plaque on there. They always have like the special plaque that says The Nightmare Before Christmas on there. So again, I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is, but if you guys collect Nightmare Before Christmas, you'll notice that they usually have, I think for the most part, because I don't have any to really like compare to, but that's what I've heard, is that Nightmare Before Christmas, because of some type of contracting with like maybe Tim Burton, maybe, it doesn't have the usual Loungefly plaque. They get their own specialized one. Like I said, this is a Pink a la Mode exclusive, so you can grab it over there. I've mentioned before, I think you're not allowed to use discount codes on pre-orders. In general, you can't, but I don't know the rule on like a small shop's exclusive pre-order, so just bear that in mind, that you might not be able to use an affiliate's code if it's a pre-order, even as an exclusive. Like I said, I still haven't seen it really confirmed one way or another, because I think I've seen some shops where it's still applied and others it said no affiliate codes. So just check as you go, or try to be patient and wait until it's actually in stock. But anyways, let's show you guys the details on this really quick. So this is a little bit more on like the Christmas side of the story, I guess. So you've got Jack Skellington in the sleigh with his reindeer there with Zero at the front. Sorry, I think it's like not focusing right, huh? But yeah, so you've got an applique of him on the top there, and then you've got a big applique on the front pocket, which is the normal size front pocket, but you've got the Christmas scene down on the front there. What's to say? Yes, it's Christmas Town. You've got some little penguins around the tree in the city. So it's a big scenery bag on this one. You've got some cool striping detail on the side pocket there, same as on the back straps, the fabric part, and then you have him looking at what's this on the back. Oh yes, and the top handle is also the candy cane stripe there. Let's check the inside. It's Jack Skellington dressed as Santa Claus all over with some candy canes. Check for a back pocket. Yep, you get a zippered pocket in the back and everything. But yeah, I still think it's funny that I'm glad they listened to all of us. I'm assuming it's because there were so many complaints about it, but the fact that there was enough of us complaining that we wanted our side pockets back and that we wanted more pockets on the inside, that was pretty much like the norm now. I've noticed is that most, if not all, the backpacks have side pockets and also an inner pocket of some sort on the inside, which I love. For me, I'm like, yes, that's more space. I'm happy with it. Does it have a specialized zipper? Oh, it does. It's like stuck on the inside, so I didn't see it. Let's see. Oh no. You guys have that happen where you like accidentally zip up the zipper into the bag so it's hard to get it back out? Alright guys, so I have mentioned in the past that I have never actually seen the entire Nightmare Before Christmas movie. I think I've started it and then just never got all the way through. I'm sorry. I know it's one of the very few Disney movies that I haven't been able to sit through the whole thing. So I need to just sit down, maybe make Natalie sit down with me and just watch it. So I'm not sure who this character is. I think it's Teddy, but you see him holding a little present as the zipper pull there. Very cute. It does have a matching wallet actually, so I'm going to show you guys that too. So here is the matching wallet to the bag. So again, that character, I think it's Teddy, sitting in the sack full of Christmas presents there. So it is a whole applique on the front of the wallet, and again you've got that specialized Nightmare Before Christmas plaque. And then inside you've got the same lining as the backpack, which I've noticed is usually the norm. This does not have a specialized cutout here. Some of the new wallets I've noticed has like fun shapes as the cutout part in the ID. And then you've got an ID slot over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots on that side, as well as a slot right there. I think that's it in terms of spacing. So yeah, so it is a smaller wallet. I have noticed that this seems to be a pretty common like wallet style recently. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because people have been asking for smaller wallets or what, but I've noticed that most of the wallets recently have been like about this size, I think. But yeah, so that's the first one. Like I said, pink olive mode order over there. So that one was at least sort of in the Halloween theme. This next one is just a baddie from Star Wars. This one is another exclusive. This one is from World 11 Games. Couple things about this bag. I haven't shown the other bag yet, but so I don't know if you guys know, if you're a big Star Wars fan, World 11 Games is a great small shop to keep an eye on because they release a lot of Star Wars bags. I've noticed that too. I don't know whether it might be just because it's the owner of the shops, if it's something that they're like personally interested in, and so I've noticed like a lot of shops kind of release like a lot of similar themed bags, like I said. So like they release a lot of Star Wars ones. 707 Street releases a lot of Marvel. Some Hello Kitty and stuff thrown in there too. They release a lot. They have a ton of exclusives. I've noticed that, you know, they tend to have like, they do stick on theme a little bit. Well, I mean the other ones where it's like all over Disney and stuff, but I've noticed that these two shops, like, they're the ones that release the most like Star Wars and Marvel. Grotto Treasures does release quite a few Star Wars ones too. But yeah, so like they were the ones that re-released like a lot of big ones too that people were looking for. They had Poe Dameron on there. I'm not sure if he's still available, but they re-released him. Who else did they do that was a big character? I think it was Finn. I think they re-released Finn. But yeah, so they have a lot of exclusives over there too, so make sure you go check them out. I also have a discount code for their in-stock bag as well, same code, winning. This is one of their latest exclusives, so there's this one and there's a Darth Maul one. I'll have to do another video of their other exclusives, but for today we're going to keep it a little bit shorter with just these two bags. But we've got General Grievous. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, this is an insanely cool one to have. So the whole front here is an applique of him. So let's see. So this his like body part right here, like and like these lightsabers in the back is all like printed on the main part of the bag with a little bit of like debossing and stuff to give it a little bit extra texture and extra dimension. His head and these lightsabers, like this part, just the light up part of it, the actual saber part, are applique as well, so you can kind of see again more dimension, more detailing on it. Like his eyes and the scars here are like embroidered on there, and same with this part where his mouth is. So, and then here too. Oh yeah, and here. So yeah, so like this applique gets a lot of embroidery on it, so it gives you again even more detailing. So super cool. You've got him holding his lightsaber. So no front pocket, but you do have the usual 2 side pockets with the space theme, the stars on the black background there with the nice red border. You do get a lightsaber zipper pull there because of course it's General Grievous, he needs lightsabers, right? And then you get a logo of his head on the back there. And let's check the inside for you guys. I do like that the strap of the backpack itself is that same like deep red as the trim. The inside, hopefully you guys can see, you've got General Grievous, his symbol, you've got him like as like his full form right there, and then lots of Star Wars logo repeating, as well as General Grievous written in there as well. Yeah. Check for back loading, you do get a zippered pocket in the back. Yeah, super cool. So like what I was gonna mention was, so they released this one recently, and then they released a Darth Maul one as well. I'll show you guys really quick. It's behind the camera. I'll do a full review later, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick too. So this was released first. This one released a little bit more recently. You're able to buy them separately, but they also offer a bundle deal where you can get both of the bags and save a little bit of money. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, and like I said, if you like both these characters and want to get them together, great way to save a little bit of money to go ahead and just bundle the deal. And then again, the discount code should work on the bundle as well to save you a little bit more on top of that too. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one just because I want to go ahead and do a video with the other Darth Maul bag I have and just do it all together. I've got a weird thing about like, I used to do my reviews a little bit more scattershot. If you guys saw like my earlier videos, we kind of, I didn't have a lot, so we kind of just reviewed whatever bags I had at the time. But now that I have so many, I think just to make it a little bit easier in terms of like the videos being uploaded and everything, and for people searching for videos, is if I try to group stuff together a little bit more. That way, for if you guys are watching, or for like newer viewers, if you're looking for something specific, might be a little bit easier if I have, you know, like the same bags in the same video, if that makes sense. Like, so I have like 2 Darth Maul bags, so I want to put them in one video. That way if someone's looking for a Darth Maul bag, you know, I've got them in one video. You can take a look at them, compare, pick the one that you like better to search for if it's still in the shops, or if it's like, you know, an older release, and then you know that it exists and for you to search for it, because there's a lot of the old ones are, like, some people are selling the old ones. They're a little harder to find and probably a little bit like marked up because, you know, they're an older bag now. So that's what the market is nowadays. There's all the old bags are marked up unless they're like not very sought after, you know. But yeah, alright you guys, I'm gonna try to keep this video a little bit shorter because I am very tired. I don't know if you guys can tell in my last videos, I feel like I have such dark circles under my eyes from just being so tired and everything. Just, you know, just family life, nothing crazy. But you know, life's keeping us busy. Natalie's playing flag football, so she's got, you know, practice after school and games, and the baby is growing and causing so much trouble. Like, I can't do anything anymore when she's awake, pretty much. So I'm like, I'm doing one thing in one room and she is going crazy in another one, and that's another mess to clean up. She's napping right now. That's the only way I'm able to record this. But But a couple just life updates, I guess, too. Natalie, we just had her, so she, with her type 1, she does have to have an appointment like every 3 months or so, just for them to check to make sure that, you know, her blood sugar, like her overall blood sugar looks okay, and if there's anything we need to watch out for, because the disease is kind of one of those things where you have to manage, you know, 24/7. We need to just make sure that, you know, everything looks good. But one of the things that we have to keep an eye on and what they check out every appointment is her A1C, and that means that it's like her blood sugar basically over like the past period of time. So I think in this case it's like the past 3 months, like how her blood sugar, the range that she's been in. So when she was first diagnosed, she was like diagnosed at like 17 point something, which is insanely high. But I can't remember the range now. Again, tired, and there's so much information to keep in my head that I forget a lot. But like a normal range, you're down at like 5, somewhere in the 5s. So she was at 17, so think of that, she's like 3 times what your blood sugar should be. But this past moment, we got her down to 6.6, which is awesome, because I think 6.5 and then to like 7 or something is like pre-diabetic. If like your sugar is in that range, that means that you need to be careful, because then if you're a mommy and you were tested, the you know, the glucose tests, drinking that sugary gross drink that we have to drink, like if you're, you know, when they test you and if you're in that range, that means that you might be like pre-diabetic, and gestational diabetes is an issue. So she was at 6.6, which is like an awesome spot for you know, for if you already have diabetes. So 6.6 is good. It puts her in like a good range. I think our goal is usually to try to keep her below 7 is what her doctor wants us at. So but yeah, good news that, you know, we're happy, because that means that, you know, she's doing good. We're trying our best to just take care of her from day to day, but she did get sick last night, so that adds to my tiredness, because we had to get her cleaned up in the middle of the night because she threw up. But yeah, all right, sorry, a lot of rambling, but it happens when I'm tired. All right, guys, don't forget, go ahead and look up these bags if you are interested in them. Pink Olive Mode and World 1-1 games, awesome exclusives, and I'm sure there's more coming pretty soon. So keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on my social medias, is where I'll usually try to post new stuff for you guys. I've realized that if I post in the stories on my Instagram, I have it set up so it does the same on Facebook. So if you don't have one or the other, at least you'll be able to get the same information that I post in my stories, because I don't, unlike the big Loungefly accounts, I don't tend to post it necessarily in my feed. I'll post more in my actual stories, so definitely keep an eye on that, because I like when things drop, I'll post them up there, and you know that the stories last about 24 hours. So make sure to just go through my stories, check out any new things that might be dropping that you guys might be interested in. Like for example, what do we have coming up this week? So I'm recording this on Thursday, and I'm not going to post until Sunday, so you guys might need to go back and double check. But who's releasing what? Let's see. 707 Street is releasing a Marvel one that we haven't, that they're teasing right now. I think it's Hawkeye, but you guys will probably see it by the time Sunday, because I think they're announcing it tomorrow. They have Hawkeye dropping. They just dropped Venom. Who else? Oh goodness, they just dropped someone else and I already forgot. But they have one coming. I know Undersea Collectibles has one coming pretty soon. The Gingerbread House, the Stitch Shop one, if you know what that one is, that one should be dropping at Loungefly on November 1st, I think, is when they're set to drop. And then I already see a couple small shops have it on their page as like a notify me. Let's see, Merch Ventures and World 1-1 Games. I saw it already on their website. I'm not sure who else is gonna have it. I think it's gonna be like probably the ghost and the spider, so I think a lot of small shops will have it. So if you miss it on loungefly.com, if it sells out, don't freak out. A lot of the small shops will have them too, at least 2 that I know of. So don't freak out and think that they're gonna sell out and start buying it at crazy prices, because that's what happened with this Lisa Frank one. I think people got confused and thought this was a Loungefly.com exclusive, and so when it sold out, everyone started panicking and buying it from other people who did manage to grab it and start buying it at inflated prices. I'm like, please don't. All the small shops will have it too. You need to find one that has it in stock. But oh my gosh, there's quite a few more dropping, and then I can't remember them off the top of my head. So yeah, just go follow me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll have it in my stories and you guys can check out what their drops are. But there's several dropping in the next like week, and don't forget that the pre-orders are still running, meaning next Monday on the 31st. It's pre-order night, so I don't know what's coming yet, but I'm gonna guess a lot of Christmas stuff is probably gonna be popping up pretty soon, so that hopefully you can get it before December so you can actually use it. But yeah, alright you guys, sorry. This video ended up being a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I had some more information obviously to catch you guys up on. But alright you guys, don't forget to do all the usual stuff, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get a notification for when I post new videos, especially since I am not consistent about what time I post my videos. That way you get notified in case I post it at a weird time. I've been trying to do it on Sundays at noon, but you guys have seen that like sometimes something happens and I don't get it up in time, so it ends up being a little bit later in the day. So I'll try to if I miss the noon time, I'll try to put it at like 3 or 6, and then I've been falling behind on my Wednesday uploads, so I need to try to get back on that. But with how busy we are, I'm still having difficulty doing that. But anyways, alright you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.